Hello, ladies. I've just been doing a little off-camera storytelling with the ladies about being prepared for when it's your time to step up and speak. And I shared a little personal story about being called into action. Um, and so I hope that everybody will feel more prepared today after we go through some of these wonderful templates I have prepared for you. So this week, what I want to do is, just like every time when we meet for these virtual speaker success program trainings, we're going to review our impromptu speech template. And if anybody is out there who hasn't joined us yet, don't worry, it's really easy and really lighthearted. And it just gets everybody in the room and feeling good. And then we're going to review from week 1 our persuasive speech template. Now, there is a method to my madness. We're reviewing this at this time just so that you can really get a handle on where we're going to hang out with most of our time today, which is on our 30-second elevator speeches. Okay, and even if you have been a speaker for years and years, it's always a great exercise to go back and laser focus. And during these changing times, and with so many entrepreneurs pivoting and wearing so many hats, you may want to have multiple little canned speeches depending on what you're hearing in a situation, and be able to change those quickly and pivot on a dime, as we say. Now, although I'm not covering it directly today, we want to get clear on what's your hook, right? I did prepare to you, which I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the chat a little bit later on. But I have prepared for you a YouTube called how to hook your audience, that's there for you. And you'll see how our exercises today are kind of going to cover the hook today, but we're not going to be addressing the hook today, but it will be kind of alluding to the hook today. And we're not going to do offers today either, but you'll see how what we're doing today is setting us up to do our offers and getting our feet wet in our offers today. I think we need to spend an entire session on offers. When I was preparing my notes, I did promise to you last session that we would be doing intros, elevator speech, and offers today. And when I started preparing my notes for you, I saw I really needed to break it down to do it justice, and also to have us have time during our session today to practice together, because I have been going so fast through the information parts of these sessions. I wanted to make sure that we got to do a little bit of practice today. So instead of having a lot of tech, I know there's a lot of ladies in the room who are a little tech nervous. So today's not going to be a tech day, so you can take a deep breath. All right, so here it is. This is our impromptu speech template. And for those of you who have not joined us before, I'm going to go around the room and you're going to give a really quick speech. This should really, this is probably even less than 30 seconds. We will be doing our elevator 30-second spiel in just a moment, but this one can be really quick, really lighthearted. Last time that we did it, they were absolutely amazing. And let's see, ladies who are on the call now, let me know, give me a thumbs up so I can see. If you'd like me to, I can leave this rolling. Last time I wished I recorded, but I wanted to honor everybody's privacy. So is it okay with you if I keep rolling during these? Okay, great. So I see everybody is giving me the affirmative. Yeah, because I had wished that I had kept the recording rolling last time that we did these, because they were so heartfelt and so lovely. Now, I'm going to model and demonstrate to you first. I've got my ABC dice. I'll go ahead and roll my dice. My letter is B. So I'll say, hello, my name is Aeriol. My letter is B. B stands for bacon. Bacon, they tell you, is not that bad for you, which is so confusing for me, especially while I'm trying to lose weight. Bacon is delicious, but I have been abstaining for quite some time. And bacon is made from my friends, the pigs. So another reason to stay away from bacon. Those are the facts that I can think of right now about bacon. Thank you very much. So as you see, not very serious. Oh my gosh, my ladies are so kind. They're giving me clapping and approval for that, which I so appreciate on bacon. All right, I'm just gonna call on you and go around the room. You'll have to unmute yourself and I'll give you a letter. Just go ahead and follow the template and give us whatever you got. You can see it can be ridiculous. I always like to be the comic relief up front so nobody gets nervous. Okay, let's start with the fabulous Amay. Amay, today your letter is going to be M. What you got for us?
Did you say M?
M as in monkey. Oops, I just muted you for some reason. Hang on one second. I was meaning to pin your video. There you are, my dear.
Hello, my name is Amay. My letter is M. M stands for mother. 3 facts about the mother are, of course, we have our beloved great mother, the mother of all. We have our own biological mothers. We wouldn't be in the world without them. And there's almost always another mother that shows up in your life that you just feel absolutely mothered by. And these are my 3 facts about mother. Thank you very much.
Way to go. I love the wise women on my call. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and go to our next. How about Michelle? Would you like to give it a shot?
Sure.
Okay, do you need to look at the template while you go?
No, I put it on my phone, so it's right
You
here.
are super smart and techie. Wow, I love it. Okay, my kind of gal. Ooh, you got a hard letter though. Your letter is I.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Hello, my name is Michelle, and my letter is I. I stands for imagination. As a child, I had the biggest imagination possible. Anything was possible. When I was a teenager, I did everything I could to squash my imagination, to stick with the facts, to get very scientific, to get very clear about things. And I'm noticing in this 3rd stage of my life, I am back in my imagination. I love playing with it. I love writing. I love getting creative. And so imagination to me is a powerful force that I'm so grateful I'm connected back to. Thank you very much.
Very good. There we go. Way to nail it. Okay. Let's have, hey, Marjorie. I'm just going by the order I see you on my screen. No particular rhyme or reason. We would love to hear from Marjorie. And Marjorie, your letter is going to be C. Let me get the share. Would you, oops. Nobody wants to look at my whole desktop, I'm sure. Here's that screen for you. Let me get Marjorie on the screen with me. Oops, sorry, I'm kind of pin video. There's Marjorie. Hi, Marjorie.
Hi, my name is Marjorie, and my letter is C, and C stands for compassion. And compassion is that which we have an open-hearted connection to, so that we can be compassionate with people that we work with, people that we meet, that we that we are able to really feel for somebody else, although we don't have to take it on. So compassion is one of those great skills that we can actually enhance by being present in the moment and sharing ourselves to the degree that we wish to. Those are my facts about compassion. Thank you very much.
That a girl. All right. And how about the fabulous Deb Myers? What have you got to tell us, Deb, about the letter S? Oops, Deb, you are having a private rehearsal.
Oh,
Oh no, private rehearsal. Okay, now that you have rehearsed, why don't you lay it on us?
all right. Well, my name is Deborah, also called Deb. Today, my letter is S, and S stands for seize, S-I-E-Z-E. And the facts about seize is that what I'm feeling is seize the moment. Seize the opportunity that allows you to step from where you are to where you want to be. Seize is also about, God, that's the first thing that came to mind. Now I got to think it through. Seize is enjoyment. When you have that space of possibility to be in joy and experience all that it has to offer you. And the third fact about seize is love. Be in the space of love. Because when you seize that way of being, not only are all things possible and probable, but more is going to come your direction because it's supposed to be that way with seize. So those are my facts about seize. Thank you very much.
Woo-hoo! Way to steer that one, Deborah. Oh, where are we driving this bus? Great job, great job. Okay, Linda Lenore, the fabulous Linda Lenore. How are you doing today, love?
Great.
Awesome. Today I have rolled for you the letter T.
Okay. T. My name is Linda, and my letter is T, and T stands for tea. And I wasn't a tea drinker, but I love tea parties. So that's my first statement. Second one was there are several different types of tea. There's green tea, and there's teas that have caffeine in them. And I'm allergic to caffeine. So I had to learn the hard way to not have certain teas. And then the third fact is that there are places to go to have tea with the ladies. And I've had two really wonderful experiences, one with a friend selling a surprise 50th birthday party, and the other was having tea at the Empress Hotel in Victoria, Canada, and that was a highlight. And I get to watch Victoria from where I live, which just reminds me every day of the wonderful times with that. So those are my three facts about the letter T. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. And if you have an invitation for high tea, seize the opportunity.
Right.
And use your imagination.
And use your imagination. But order bacon sparingly. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next we have Alani, the beautiful Alani goddess. Your letter is P. Let me pin your video so you can say hi to all of us.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ilani, and my letter is P. And P stands for protect. The one thing about the word protect is really about protect your tender heart and nurture it and let it grow every day with love and respect for yourself. And another fact about protect is actually protect lovingly your friends and family with kind words and thoughts and deeds, and maybe serving them in a special way so they feel their heart is protected too. And the last fact about protect is protect the world in some way. Maybe go plant a tree or get connected with nature so you understand how we as human beings are stewards for this planet and other living beings, and how we can protect them and nurture them and have them grow. So those are my facts about the letter P. And thank you so much for listening.
Wonderful, like a boss. Very good, Omani. And the fabulous Amanda Slade. How are you doing? Let me pin your video here. Hi, darling. Great to see you. Your letter is C. Oops, we can't hear you. Let me see. Unmute, unmute. Ooh, I can't hear Amanda. Can anybody hear her? Give me a no. But I do need to say your hair looks fabulous today, my dear. You're a word you're saying,
That
but
work?
you look yeah. Okay. There we go.
Sometimes
All
the
right,
yelling,
your letter.
does not work.
Okay.
Okay. What's the letter? I missed it.
C.
What?
C.
C, like cat. C. Okay. Hello, my name is Amanda, and my letter is C. C stands for cat. The 3 facts about cats are: 1, we're not the owners, they're the owners. The second fact about a cat, cats love to be nurtured when they're ready to be. And the third fact about cats, cats like to go outside, especially when they've been raised around dogs and they think they are a dog. Those are my facts about cats. Thank you very much.
Indeed, indeed. I think all the cat owners are going, yep, that's pretty much it, right? Indeed. Okay, fabulous, ladies. That was really, really great. Okay, hang on one second. That was really great. So let's go ahead and move to the second part. So as we said, this was just trying to get everybody's voice in the room, very simplistic. There's no right or wrong impromptu speeches, right? Just how well you start and finish, and everybody made it from beginning to end. Fantastic. Now, I just wanted to review for you the purpose of persuasive speech. And if you are an author or a speaker, the style of speech that you are doing is called persuasive speech. It means that you are influencing people to be open to other possibilities. You're either directing their change or trying to redirect their focus to a new point of view. And what really makes a signature persuasive speech is the call to action, or the inspired action that you invite your audience to take at the end of your presentation. Okay, so these are always remember, you're steering towards the end. When we're doing our impromptu speech, we're just steering towards that end sentence. Thank you very much. And then you know you're off the hook, right? So just be steering towards your outcome, your desired outcome. What action do you want your audience to take? Really quickly, I'm going to go through the layout of an impromptu, or excuse me, of a persuasive speech. And I'm going to do this really quickly because we do cover this in depth in session 1, but you will see when we get to our elevator speech today how it's a little mini version of this template. And for those of you, I love that you're taking pictures because you're so organized. I will send you a PDF of this presentation if you like, so that you can have the slides to refer back to if you need any of these templates. Okay, so at the beginning, this is the part that we call the hook, okay? This is the beginning of the beginning. You'll love this. I love to do everything in 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to teach you the beginning, middle, and end of your speech. And this is the beginning of the beginning is your hook. Hey, everybody. or hello, my name is, okay, right? That's your hook in that case, using that template. We hope that your hook is a little bit more interesting than that, but that serves in that template as the hook. The middle of the beginning, identify who should be listening. Who are you talking to? Why is your topic important to them? And the end of the beginning, so this would all be your introduction, your hook and your introduction. You're going to share what you're going to talk about and probably preview your first 3 points. Preview your points. All right, moving on to the middle, okay? The beginning of the middle of the middle, and the end of the middle. I give you 3 sections in each part, right? So the beginning of the middle is you're going to tell why your first point is important, right? Remember at the end of the beginning, you just told them the 3 points that you're going to make. These are the 3 points that I'm going to make about bacon or whatever your topic is. Okay, and then in the beginning of the middle, you tell them about your first point. You do the first point and explain that point. And you may want to share your personal experience with that point, okay? Depending on how complex your subject matter is, you could spend a lot of time here. And then of course, you're just gonna rinse and repeat for the middle of the middle is your second point, which may be a couple paragraphs or a couple minutes. Each of these have, subsections. It's very fractal, okay? And then you repeat again for your third point. Of course, if you have more points, you would just add them here, okay? So you don't need to overcomplicate this. This is just a simple structure for you to have little buckets to organize your information, okay? So that when you feed the information to your audience, they're getting it in an organized fashion that they can digest. And then of course we have the beginning of the end. Here's the end, the beginning of the end. This is the end and the beginning mirror each other, okay? So instead of, remember we shared the 3 points that we're gonna make, and then we make our 3 points. Now we're gonna tell them the 3 points again. Okay, so I mean, it's a lot of repetition, but this is the best way because people need to hear things a couple times. So you're gonna tell them the 3 points you're gonna make. You're gonna make each one of your 3 points. And then you're gonna go, so today I covered, and then you're gonna tell them your 3 points again. Remind them why they're important and highlight the benefits, okay? That's a really important part. Highlight the benefits. Why is it really important to either abstain from bacon or to embrace bacon? I'm just using that as an example. I don't actually eat bacon. Although I remember it used to be good on a good salad, but that's all right. Then our middle of the end is when you're transitioning into your ending. That's the time. This is the part of your speech structure where you're going to thank your audience for their time, and you're going to spell everything correctly instead of like I do. There's always mistakes in my slides. You're going to thank the audience for their time and ask for their approval to share the next steps, okay? I just want to thank you so much for your time today. I love that you listened to my speech about bacon. And I was wondering, is it okay if I can tell you how we can continue this conversation? Or would you like to hear some next steps? This is something, a lot of speakers do this. I don't always do this because I find that setting people up for the offer, just start the offer, but this is an extra added step, asking them if you can share what to do for the next steps. And this is the distinctive part of persuasive speaking, the end of the end, the end of the end. This is your call to action, okay? This is the part where you invite them to take some action or you plant a seed for the future. We're going to be doing elevator speech templates today, and this is going to be very succinct, like call 1-800-876 energy healing mastery, or whatever, it's going to be very succinct like that. But sometimes you can be planting a seed, An example of planting a seed, I say to my authors in my book sometimes, if some people are more prone to do this, try these strategies that I've outlined and report back to me. I would love to hear what your findings are. Now, that is not a powerful call to action, but it is a call to action, okay? So if you find yourself in a position where you are not supposed to make an offer, sometimes when you're doing pay to play or something like that, if you find yourself in a position where you're not able to make an offer, you give them the information, and then you say, try these things out for yourself and report back to me. Okay, that's just that's a polite way of making an offer, because sometimes people say you don't want to make an offer. You can also make a free offer. An offer is just an invitation to take action. Okay, this doesn't have to be a monetary exchange. This is an invitation to take action, an invitation for a next step to work with you. All right, now that we've cleared that up, it's probably best at this point in our presentation if you grab yourself a piece of paper and jot down the answers to a couple of questions. The first question is, what do you do? I really struggled with how I was going to phrase this first question, because what I'm really asking here is, who are you? What is your superpower? What's your super self title? Now, I actually want you to give yourself a crazy, wonderful title. Like we were playing in the ABC dice game, give yourself a fun title. Maybe you are a super synthesizer, or maybe you are the ambassador of compassion. Okay, you can give yourself a clever name. The reason I'm setting you up like this is because this serves as a hook. Okay, so this is why I was telling you, make up a superhero name. Or maybe perhaps, you know, you already have a title, you're a spiritual teacher. Maybe you're, sometimes I call myself a speaker success coach. Right? You can have it be something that catches the attention of who you serve, which is number 2. Who's your target audience? My audience is, I'm just making this up, this is not true. My audience is stressed out moms who want to learn to schedule their activities. My target audience, who do I serve? Figure yours out. And I'm going to give you some time to unpack these, and I'm also going to give you some examples, okay? Number 3 is, what need do you fill? Need do you fill? I don't know why that word is hard to pronounce. What need do you fill? Sometimes people rephrase this and they'll ask, what pain point, right? They talk about your pain. What pain do you solve? Or what service do you provide? What do you do? And then what benefits do clients gain from your work? Now, this is different than they get a PDF file. That's not a benefit, that's a feature, that's a thing. A feature is a thing. A benefit is the transformation that they'll feel, or the new state of being that they will achieve. A benefit is something that is a new state, something that's going to happen. And then, of course, number 5, your offer or call to action of what's next for this number 5 answer. And I'm going to show you the template, and you're going to be able to massage your answers into a template in just a moment. This varies depending on what you want your outcome to be. You have to know who you're talking to and what you want to happen next. What is the objective? So if you're doing an elevator speech and you're trying to do a little networking, I would love to connect with you, would be your call to action. So I would love to connect with you. If you're standing in front of an audience and you're talking about a chapter in a book, you might say, get your free download, or call for a call for a session, whatever your desired outcome is. So you see, you have to be strategic about this because you have to know the end first, right? You could almost do this whole thing. When I work with kids on these kinds of things, sometimes I start with 5 and work my way back to number 1, right? Because 1 is your hook. So it looks like this. As a super duper excellent person who is great and smart, I assist people who want to get smarter or be a super duper person, right? I'm just being silly with how to be even more organized, be more visible, be whatever it is, the need that you feel, so that they feel awesome, feel more confident, move from being scared to super powered, okay? And then number 5, a goal-based call to action. Contact me at 1-800-Aeriol rocks. You know, those are actually all just made up things. I'm just trying to take you through them. If anybody's watching the replay of this, please do not try to dial that number. Okay, so let me give you an example while you kind of massage your own. Let me give you an example. Okay. As an empowerment leader, I assist holistic practitioners, spiritual teachers, and transformational coaches to channel, produce, and deliver their healing messages in multiple mediums on multiple platforms to a global audience so that they can achieve maximum visibility and position themselves as an expert and authority in their chosen field. This one's super wordy, right? I could get all this in, but you see it's all in the template. Please reach out if you're ready to show up, speak up, and stand out. Here's another example. As a holistic healer, I empower open-minded and open-hearted people to connect to source and embody their highest potential so they can live the life that they came here to create. If you're ready to connect, please reach out and then you fill in the blanks. Or another example, you can have as many of these as you want. As an abundant life coach, as a superpowered human being, or whatever you want to put your superpower title as being. I empower smart leaders to get out of their own way so that they can live more authentically and embrace the abundance that they are. If you know anyone who wants to live a life of abundance and flow, reach out to me. Now, these are all made up just for examples. They're all fine. You could use anything like that. I just want you to see that you can tailor these as you need. But you want to really be thinking about what is that desired outcome? What do you want from, why are you opening your mouth to give this speech? Why? So if you're at a networking event, what do you want them to do? You want them to connect with you. If you're at, if you're somewhere else, you might want to do, you might want go to my website. If you're making a video for your YouTube channel, subscribe below. What action do you want them to take? Okay. Now this time I am actually going to stop the video and we're going to do a round robin and try to figure one of these out. Now this may be really easy for you or it may be really hard, right? Challenge yourself to make a new one if you have done the same old one. Give yourself a new superhero title. Or add some secret sauce to your title to make it pizzazzy and to hook your audience. I invite you to get creative. Now I'm going to leave this on the screen for the moment, but I am going to stop our video for a moment so that we can do a round robin and everybody's going to give this a shot. Here we go, stop recording. All right then, we sure had some fun rehearsing and going through our speech templates. And now we'd love to show you what we came up with. So let's see, who would like to be our first victim? Linda wants to be our first victim. Okay, go ahead, Linda Lenore.
As the healing designer, I guide energetically sensitive women to feel more comfortable in their environments so they have a healthy, happy, harmonious home. To start, I encourage you to download my recording of Fresh Start from my website, lindalenore.com.
Super succinct. We love it. Great job, Linda. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to, how about Michelle? You're looking beautiful over there. Want to lay it on us?
Sure. As a catalyst for embodied presence, I assist highly sensitive, knowledgeable, out-of-the-box leaders in the fields of health and healing to fully embody their most bold, authentic, and unapologetic self so that they can catalyze a lifetime of wisdom and increase their influence and impact with power, presence, and their own unique personal pizzazz. As a next step, I would love to invite you to my 21-day self-care challenge for leaders. Go to my Facebook group, Sacred Rebels, Not Your Average Entrepreneur. Thank you.
Nice job. Thank you, Michelle. And how about the fabulous, I'm just going, Deborah Myers, are you ready?
Nope.
Just cross my, oh, not ready? Okay, not me. She says, not me. Okay, Amanda is ready. Okay, here we go. We're playing popping on, popping off the camera. Hi, Amanda. You're looking beautiful today.
Okay. As a transition leader and evolution visionary, I assist those that are already successful in their life and business, but feel like something's missing or they want to go to their next step and evolve into their more. My clients discover and implement soul-aligned possibilities with actionable steps that are spiritually grounded, so they activate and manifest their more. I invite you to download the free tool of the manifestation template to manifest your more. Go to co-create your success / manifest your more.
Good job. Okay. And let's see. All right, Marjorie would like to go next. Here we go. The fabulous Marjorie Favuzzi. I like to say Favuzzi, so.
As an emotional relief maven, I assist people with trauma, stress, and anxiety to leave that behind forever so they can embody a life that they love. To learn easy techniques, I invite you to connect with me to be more comfortable in your skin and fully express your highest good at successinhand.com.
Woo! Nicely done. Very succinct. Very nice. Okay, who's next? All right, the fabulous Amay. Oops, we can't hear you. Private rehearsal. One second, let's see what's going on.
I can do it.
Here we go.
As an anchor for the light and a consciousness leader, I assist light workers to finally overcome the obstacles to fulfilling their purpose and destiny so that they can confidently and successfully play their part in the shift of the ages. As a next step, I invite you to join my mailing list and receive my beautiful report on 33 ways to raise your frequency.
Beautifully succinct. Very good. Beautifully done. Okay, anybody who's next? Alani, have you gone? All right, let's get, would you like to get in there? Let's get the beautiful Alani.
As a body whisperer, I assist people of all ages to transition from chronic pain into body happiness so they can regain their joy and creativity and step into a life they truly love. I invite you to view my website at alanisessions.com to claim your free healing meditation.
Beautiful, beautiful voice. I love Alani's voice. Don't you love her voice, you guys? Okay, and Deborah Myers. How you doing, dear? Let's give you a shot here.
Okay. All righty, here we go. As a wellness PI, I assist bodies young and old to discover the mysteries of the energy that runs through their systems. I teach self-help acupressure so you have clarity, productivity, and a comfortable body. Check out my school programs, workshops, and sessions at deborahmyerswellness.com. Let's connect so that you and the kids in your life can have resilience and grit.
Wow. That was really good. You're getting a lot of positive feedback from all ladies on the really, really good. Now, they're not perfect all the time, but I do encourage you. I'm going to show the screen one more time because I want to just talk through. Oops, somebody's raising their hand. Hang on one sec. Question, Amanda?
Yep. So I didn't have a sexy thing in the beginning. Any suggestion on that? Like instead of leader or visionary, like soul activator? I mean, soul.
A soul active. I sometimes call myself an energy activist, a soul activist, or what kind of like magic? What is on brand for what's on brand for you, Amanda?
Well, yeah, definitely. I talk about soul aligned possibilities and solutions, and about creating and manifesting your more. But really, you know, it's the tagline is, you know, energize, elevate, and evolve into your more. So.
Oh yeah, I like it. As an evolution, as a soul-centered evolution leader, you know, I like the word evolution a lot.
Yeah.
And I like empowerment, evolution.
Well, maybe as a soul
Another word that was on the tip, but like, it just.
Oh,
I had one more that was just right there. We'll think about this more, and if the ladies if you think of something, ladies, drop it in the chat for her, or Deb wants to chime in.
I always feel that every time I'm with you, I have been in connection with the Energizer Bunny.
Because it just me or Amanda.
Amanda. You too. But when I have a one-on-one with Amanda, I feel like I've just been plugged in to a socket that just is energizing because it's activating.
Divine energy conduit.
Oh.
Soul energizer.
Soul energizer as a divine conduit of your personal power, as your soul's electrician. You know, okay. I used to call myself years ago, one funny one that I was a Merkaba mechanic. But then you have to know that your audience knows what the word that you're using, like Merkaba wasn't something, but for a long time I called myself a Merkaba mechanic, but only some people got what that was.
How about soul evolution energizer?
I'm taking it inside. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. It's a little bit long. Right. Evolution and energizer together.
Or just evolution energizer or soul energizer. Okay.
Soul energizer.
Okay.
I really like that energy conduit. So you might want to say soul energy conduit. A conduit brings up a picture of plugging in and really transferring information.
Okay. All right.
I like that. Yeah, that's, I was thinking of energy. I was thinking of energy circuit, like she plugs them into their source. Right. She helps us. She helps. That's how come I was going along the lines of electrician.
Source energy.
Thinking of these metaphors, the way we use that PI metaphor with Deborah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so you can see that this is endless, but the what we really want to drive home here is to have that sexy title for yourself, which doesn't have to be what you it doesn't have to be what you always like. It doesn't have to be certified massage therapist, or is what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be what you're licensed to do. This is your hook. You're giving yourself a sexy superhero title to serve as a hook. As a, insert your hook here, I assist, tell us who you serve, to do whatever it is that they need to do so that they can be happy, or so that they can, live their lives with power. And as a next step, here's your call to action. Okay, I just want to go, so you'll want to listen for those parts. You'll know that you're on task with your template as a, I assist, to, so that they, this is an important setup here. So don't gloss over that language. Use this language in your template so that they can live the life they love, so that they, so you're going to solve a problem so that they, okay? So setting it up like this gives all of the information that they need to digest to understand. And they won't understand all that you do or all the modalities that you perform, but they're going to be interested because they're going to be one of those people that needs whatever it is so that they can be however they want to be. Okay, Alani?
I just had another idea I wanted to run by all of you for what I do, because I also do energetic work. And it sounds like the body whisperer is more physical. And so I just want to run this by you. How about a body and soul catalyst?
I think it's too long. And
okay.
You might want to be the energy whisperer. You can be an energy whisperer and work in the body, or you can be a body whisperer and work with energy. I think whisperer implies energy.
Okay.
But that's just me.
No,
anyway.
I want feedback from everybody.
Awesome.
If everybody likes body whisperer, that's great.
I think it really suits what you do, Alani. I don't think we need to monkey with it. Although, yeah, I understand. I liked the word conduit too. I actually like that one.
Like as a body conduit? But
no, for Amanda. I was saying that I liked that for Amanda.
Amanda. Yeah.
I like whisperer for you.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
And that horse whisperer, or that kind of,
Yeah,
I
I was playing on that.
Well, and not only that, your voice, just like Aeriol was saying, it gives
you have a cooing quality.
Yeah, it's that whispering. Your voice just whispers out. It just
yeah, really good.
Thank you. And I'll say that when I taught kindergarten for 10 years, that I'd be going crazy inside and panicked, but I had the calm voice and everyone would just like, my heart's going like this. But
that's okay, yeah.
That's how my voice comes out. So thank you for the feedback.
You got it. I'm the opposite, Alani. I'm like you. Everybody knows that you don't play poker with Aeriol because you're gonna know I've got no poker face at all. Everybody knows exactly. Everybody knows exactly what's going on with me whenever it is. Sometimes I want to hide because I don't like it, but there it is. Okay, so we have really spent our whole entire time today on 30-second elevator speeches and succinct language. If you think you've got it pared down even more. It's going to make you look so amazingly powerful. Don't overcomplicate this. Remember, as I was saying before we had some more questions, as a blank, I assist blank to blank so that they blank. Okay. If you can get it down to something that simple, you're going to be one of those people that when you show up on a Zoom call or when you show up at your networking event, everybody goes, right? Because when you have really clear messaging and you're really on brand with your service, you're going to show up really, really well in front of others. Okay. Until next time, my beautiful friends, I have had so much fun serving you today. Thank you so much for being a yes for my goofy ABC dice template. There's a method to my madness. It actually gets your imagination working and gets you going. We want to get the pumps primed so that you can show up, speak up, and stand out as an expert in your field. Our next live session of the speaker program will be on Saturday, October 3rd. Okay, so everybody make sure you have that on your calendars. And if you're joining us in YouTube land, well, just watch the next video. Okay, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and stop our recording.